Saturday Night Baseball here on the show from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. Buster Posey, the National League's batting leader, continues his campaign for a batting crown. Next. Jeff Samardzija gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Here's Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. Here's another 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. 1 away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
Here comes the first pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
The 1-0 home. It's a fastball that misses.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now the 3-0 offering. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Josh Bell the next to hit. A real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the cove and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. Home run number 44 on the year. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Gregory Polanco.
First pitch on its way to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 33 on the year. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Josh Harrison stands in.
Josh Harrison.
And he fouls this one off. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 1-2. Here it comes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. David Freese would be next. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Pirates 3 and the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chad Kuhl gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Here's Mlb Tomlinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading out for the Giants, left fielder, Mlb Tomlinson.
First offering on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gap or with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Digging in, Austin Jackson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Jackson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was an 8th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third, catcher, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 the count to Posey.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Striding in, David Freese. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming on is McCutchen, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Elias Diaz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now the 2-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. McCutchen is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 39. Chad.
Digging in now, Chad Kuhl. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Two and 0 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Now the 2-0. It's the outside corner, strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field. Jackson will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they lead it 3-0. So striding forward for his first opportunity, Andrew McCutchen, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And as we check out the ranking on the team leaderboard, you can see that that gives him an even 20 now on the campaign. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's 1 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, B-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Digging in, Evan Longoria, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Missed middle.
Here's Joe Panik as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Panik a bit out in front here as this will be fouled down the right side and out of play. Belt at second. Longoria at first with no outs. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a liner. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score, and the Giants have tied it. We are knotted at 3.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a gun in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's 1 for 5. 3 runs already home here. Line to the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Time for a look at the Buccos on tape. And let's take a look at Starling Marte. Another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Striding into the box, Jeff Samardzija. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. 1 out and a runner on third. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
A shot down the first baseline. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. swinging a soft liner, and no problem over there at first as he flagged this one down to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. And the pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Jackson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Belt in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Pirates, left fielder, Corey.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Through 2.5. It's 3 apiece. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder.
For the Giants, center fielder, Austin Jackson.
First offering on its way. Tapped down the line. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew McCutchen. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And Freese applies the tag. He's out at third.
The first baseman, number 9,
Standing in, Brandon Belt. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Dickerson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Stepping into the box, Josh Bell. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Popped him up. Panic waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Pirates.
All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. So striding in, Gregory Polanco. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tomlinson has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Posey gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Giants 4 and the Pirates 3. Here's Joe Panic. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
Second baseman, Joe Panic.
First pitch on its way. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson is after it, and no one will track it down. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Line towards center field. Marte is right there, 1 down.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch.
That's a ball.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball at 1-0. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Dickerson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 29, Jeff Samardzija.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff Samardzija. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Flying toward right center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I played 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Here's Mlb Tomlinson as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider, but tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Samardzija on second. Tomlinson on at first with 2 down. Line to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
No hits to this point. To third. throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 3 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Giants out in front here, 5-3. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. As Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. High in the air into shallow left center. Crawford is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Chad Kuhl. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're still down 5-3. At the plate, Brandon Belt. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Brandon Belt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A high fastball is in there.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Here comes Dickerson. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Digging in, Evan Longoria. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box, Joe Panik, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Popped up. Frazier trying to get there, and he's safe.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him, get down to first base right there. Brought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line 1 back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping in now, Jeff Samardzija, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Panik over at second. Crawford at first, 2 out in the inning. Working for the punch out and the offering. Misses, ball 2. Popped him up. Frazier over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple, and it remains 5-3. Here's Starling Marte. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
There to take it is Belt for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Nope. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. He's outside for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 3-1. 3-2 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Corey Dickerson. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 5 and the Pirates 3. Digging in and looking for more, Mlb Tomlinson, as he'll get things started in the 6th for the Giants. Bo Schultz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 35, Bo Schultz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. And Priest will put this away, no problem for the first out.
The center fielder, number 16, Austin Jackson.
Stepping into the box, Austin Jackson. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The pitch. Push to the right side. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball one. Skied into very shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Josh Bell will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch coming, here it is. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Josh Harrison stands in, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Jackson will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman, David Freese.
Here's David Freese to stand in. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Pops this one up, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, Dero. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And it's behind a ball and 2 strikes. Runners are at first and third with none out. Popped him up. Bell moving to his left. 1 out.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Frazier ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 29, Jeff
Gregor Blanco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Gregor Blanco.
This is on the ground over the first, and that is into right field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead, they're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
And this is taken for the out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Giants 7 and the Pirates 3. Will Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 13, Will Smith.
Ready now, Elias Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball game.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Jackson is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Francisco Cervelli will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is skied into short left center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. 8th inning here from San Francisco with the Giants on top as you get a look at our line score to this point. Here's Starling Marte. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Pitch on the way. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
2-1.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. It's the Giants 7 and the Pirates 3. Josh Smoker is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Josh Smoker.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Center fielder, Austin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Chopped in front of home plate. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
So striding forward now, Buster Posey. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Polanco on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Belt, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Seared down the first baseline. Well, this gets foul. It's 0-1. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Posey leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants leave 1. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Back now in Northern California's Bay Area, we're set to continue the 9th inning in this one. Tony Watson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Tony Watson.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Check swing grounder to the right side. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Down the first baseline, but foul.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Bouncer down the line. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So digging in now, Corey Dickerson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpenners look sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch on its way. Here's a high pop-up. He's got it, and the Giants have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The San Francisco Giants led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jeff Samardzija earns win number 7 on the season, so that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final